and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana.
Hi, I want to tell you about my Trish Yearwood home collection available at Sheely's Furniture. With 2 locations serving Ohio and Pennsylvania, Sheely's is one of the country's top sellers of my home collection. And the best part? At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. They offer everyday low pricing as well as a price match guarantee, so you can shop the Trish Yearwood home collection with confidence. Come see my collection with something to offer for every room in your home and get it all with free local delivery, only at Sheely's Furniture.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
Good evening and welcome to Arrowhead Stadium here in Girard, Ohio, where today Girard Indians are set to host here. The Pirates from South Range. Hi everybody, Matt Marr on the call here, joined as always by Jordan Barber. Jordan, great to have you here, and this is going to be a really good, exciting game.
Absolutely, great to be here. Great to be back. Haven't been here in a couple weeks, so
it has been a
we
little bit.
We are back.
Yep.
We are ready to go, and this is going to be one crazy football game. I can already predict that. That's for sure. I mean, both teams here fighting for first place.
Absolutely, and to add to that here, they both have a 5-0 record here overall. Just period. They have been undefeated. So this is going to be a big game too, because one of these two teams here is going to go home with their first loss of the season.
Absolutely.
And as you can see on the other side of the field, pretty much no room left for any moving, breathing, nothing over there, as South Range has just completely packed those stands. They know what the moment's about. They want to see their team come out here. So far, they are second place in the conference. They're both in the Northeast 8 Conference, so this is an even bigger game because now it's a conference matchup too. So not only are they both 5-0, Jordan, they're both battling for first place, like you already said, in their conference. Because South Range, they're 1-0 in their conference. That's why they're in second place. Meanwhile, here in Girard, they are 2-0 in their conference. They played 2 matches against conference foes. South Range is only 1. So that right there is the only difference here, is because it's one less game in the conference for South Range. If not, this would be just based off of scoring. I think Girard has the edge in that one as well.
Yeah, but if Girard comes up short in this game, they will have a 2-1 record in the conference, which would be, like, percentage-wise worse than 2-0. So that's why South Range would take first place there. Looks like we're getting ready for kickoff already, wasting absolutely no time.
No time at all here, as Girard will be on the receiving end of things here to start things off in this game. So we'll see how they can pounce on top of them early, or if they can even do that to begin with. Here comes the kick. Number 72, Cameron Carr, doing the kicking here for South Range, getting himself typed up and ready. And just waiting here for the official to blow his whistle so we can get underway here at Arrowhead Stadium. Here it comes, and the kick is low, and they're going to go ahead and blow their whistle already. I think the officials never said anything about them going ahead and kick off. I think they're going to have to redo it here.
So we're going to go right back to where we were.
So I think they got a little bit ahead of themselves here.
Hey, they want to play. They want to win.
They're getting antsy out there, jumping up and down. They know what the moment's about, just like we do here as well. Well, for South Range here, so far so good this season. Like we said, 5-0, but also, much like their opponent here in Girard, they have been scoring on command. First up, faced off against Springfield on Thursday, August 18th, a 37-7 victory there. And then next week they faced off against University Schools, 42-14. Next game was 34-21 versus Canton Central. Struthers was a 23-13 win. They won over Struthers, and then of course 48-0 over Poland Seminary.
Wow.
So scoring has not been an issue here. And now the kick goes down, and here we go underway. Girard having some trouble losing that ball, but they've got it recovering and just running that ball back up and just over the 30-yard line to get things started. Well, not a bad recovery.
No, I'd say he made the best of it.
Getting it over that 30-yard line, better than being stuck at that 25.
And trust in your quarterback to get you down all the way.
And speaking of that quarterback, it's Nick Bengala here. He has been an absolute stud out there on the field for these Indians. He's been almost perfect here. Just a couple of hiccups here and there, as we all have. But, man, it's hard to find a flaw when it comes to number 7. He's got the ball. Number 8, pardon me here. Now throw to 14. Almost picked off there by number 12 for South Range. So Nick Plunkett almost getting that ball immediately back, or rather just for his team here to start things off early in this game. Good coverage there on Domenico Simone.
That was a good throw, but even better coverage there by the defense.
Nick Bengala wearing number 8, pardon me here. I did say number 7. Called a couple other games here where number 7 seems to be the player to go to, but it is number 8 here. And it looks like Bengala is going to try and run it himself and almost avoiding a tackle, just getting back, maybe push back by about a yard or two here on the play. So 3rd down and probably about 12 here. We're down
3rd and 11 is what the scoreboard says.
And that's actually where the marker is as well, so we'll go ahead and correct ourselves as well. Well, they haven't been too terribly bad here on 3rd down so far this season. And any time they get there, they also sometimes get a little bit of a favor here from the opposition. They take full advantage. Looks like no flags to this point. Bengala here, plenty of time and a bit of a scramble, and he's going to get taken down even further back. South Range all over him to start this game, and they're going to be 3 and out here.
Wow, I don't remember the last time I saw Girard go 3 and out.
Well, phenomenal job there by South Range and head coach Dan Yeagley. He's got to be a very, very happy coach here.
They did their homework on this offense, so they definitely have a solid game plan to contain them. Let's see if Girard's defense can respond in full.
Number 42, Andrew Whitfield. He's the sophomore here, is going to punt it away. Ball going back over that 50-yard line, and it's going to make it about to the 40. Now South Range here. They got a jump here. It's number 11 still going at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he's down, yes. Or they got to say touchdown, South Range.
Wow.
Now the people inside this box here saw what you and I saw. That might have been just short. That might be coming back. We'll see if they confer. But at the moment here, South Range up 6-0. And we'll see if they are going to be able to go in or if the referees are going to say, hey, wait a second, I saw something different.
Looks like they're setting up for the
being set up point. And nobody's converging. So that's going to be a good touchdown here. South Range on the punt return gets the touchdown, and they start things off with a 6-0. And if they're good enough here, a 7-0 lead. We'll see how the kick goes. Ball's back. Kick is way low. I don't even know if it was necessarily blocked. He just didn't get enough on it, so the score stays 6-0 South Range here. They do score first, but a little bit of an insult there to their...
Was that the start you were expecting to this game?
Oh, absolutely not. 6-0 here, South Range on YSM. We'll be back, and we'll see if Girard will be able to do something with the ball when we come back.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow. There'll be some dry intervals.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
South Range first on the board here in this game as we get set with 10 minutes and 17 seconds left here in this first quarter. Kick goes off, and this time, no trouble getting the ball. And he's got a bit of a run. Doesn't look like he might. No, evading. Now going around on the far side. There's number 3 still up and still up as he finally gets taken down. Ball is loose, and I think South Range might have recovered. Are they going to say he was down before it came loose?
South Range seems to think they have it, but...
I think Girard and Bengala coming out here, offensive line coming out, so they do have the ball. So they say he was down before he dropped the ball. On the carry there, Preston Mays, a nice gain there on the return, much further than 30, so an improvement nonetheless. And they do have the ball.
Better field position this time around, but that defense stopped it. Went 3 and out.
Return took about 11 seconds, 10 minutes and 6 seconds left to play here in this first quarter of this very exciting game. Here's the snap back, Bengala looking. Going far, and wide open. Number 9 has it, and he gets taken down just short of the 10-yard line, and this place is going absolute bananas. A phenomenal gain there, and an even better catch there by number 9, Stephen Sims from Nick Bengala. And they are at first and 10 here, as they are about a yard short of the 10. Or did they give them the 10? No, just a yard short there of getting first and goal. So those chains are going to have to get themselves set. Bengala looking, pass complete. Player comes down here. Nice coverage there by South Range. Absolutely phenomenal job there, though. You can't take this away from the offense of Girard. They come back around after having a slow and less than expected start there, having the ball first, but they've obviously moved the ball and made up for it here. Let's see if they're able to punch one in. So second down, 10 here. They didn't gain anything here. Bengala ball has it, looking to run it himself. Passes off there, number 39, and he's just over the 10, short of the 5-yard line. Great job there, Nick Rafferty on the carry there as he got it flipped over to him last second before Bengala gets taken down. Nice play there, a little bit of desperation, but it worked. Moving that ball forward, third down, and we'll wait for the scoreboard here. So every time I try to guess, I'm always off by about a yard. Did better last week.
Yeah.
So third and 6 here, 4-yard gain, so good call there.
Obviously, you can get it to the 1 for a fresh set of downs, but, I mean, the end zone's just right there. You might as well lunge for it.
Well, this is manageable here. Bengala looking, they're going to try and throw the ball, and some pressure here by South Range. Bengala throwing, end zone. He throws it away as nobody is open. Even if somebody was open, there wasn't much there. We'll see how Girard decides to respond here on 4th and 6.
Well, they could kick. It looks like they're might be bringing out the kicking unit.
Looks like, yes. So they aren't going to try and push it too far, I don't believe. As Bengala, staying out on that field. Of course, he could just be the person there to kneel down and, kicker here to do it. Number 25 there, Zachary Morris. He is the kicker, so yes, they are going to be going for the field goal. Morris, we'll talk about him here in a second, but he has been phenomenal here so far this season. Here's his kick, and it gets blocked well there, but Girard gets the ball back. No, South Range has it, pardon me here, and they're going to run that ball, number 61. Man, what a phenomenal start here for South Range. Connor McKernan coming up with the ball after the block, and they've moved it into Girard's own 30, and they've got the ball right there.
This is not the start you wanted for if you were Girard. You were hoping to be up by
hoping to be up
14
by 7
by now.
Well, that seems to be the consensus here as well, and that normally seems to be how it goes through these games. But of course, this is their first real big, hard opponent. They're one that's actually, been able to win a whole lot. I mean, they haven't been facing the toughest schedule to this point. Streetsboro was a pretty close game up until the second half, but they came away with it.
This is their toughest opponent in their conference.
Timeout taken here by Girard as well. We'll go ahead and stick here, though. Yeah. But like we said, though, Streetsboro was pretty tough, but again, they were able to persevere there. But then they faced off against Liberty, and we all know about Liberty and how that season's going.
Yeah.
Then they faced off against Ellet, who, I'll be honest here, have just never really been all that great. Coming from somebody who's from the greater Akron area there and just paying attention to high school football, I had a good idea of how that game was going to go, and it pretty much went almost exactly how I expected, 42-13 in that game. I was also on the call for that one. It's pretty exciting there for the Girard, but again, not too exciting because you kind of knew what was coming from that game.
Yeah.
Jefferson area was a good game there. We obviously weren't on the call for that one because we obviously have our own broadcaster out there at Jefferson, but that was a good game. 21-6, Girard wins. But I believe they're up 7-6 at halftime. Very, very close game. Good defense there by Jefferson up until the end there. I think they held them until the fourth quarter, and then Jefferson just finally fell off, and Girard persevered.
Yeah.
Then Lakeview, 49-0. Lakeview's not too much of a threat here when it comes to football. Any other sport, Lakeview's a threat, but it seems like football, not so much.
Not their year this year.
No, and now
they
here we are.
They have been great in the past, but just not this year.
No, and now here we are, home versus South Range, and South Range obviously 5-0, and that record is showing here against them. And they played against some good teams here: Canton Central Catholic, University Schools in Springfield. To name a few, there are a little bit better records than what Girard has faced so far up to this point in the season. So they faced a little bit more of an adversity here, that being South Range and Girard has. So this is a test here for Girard.
Absolutely.
And so far, it's not going so hot.
Both teams here looking for a huge statement win.
Absolutely.
Both these teams have the talent, they have the heart to achieve it, but only one can win, unfortunately.
Here comes the snap. Here is South Range. Set, snaps it. Here it is, number 17, their quarterback. Nice throw there, and wide open, number 28.
I think
nobody covering him, and he's got his hand up, and nobody's got him covered. That's going to be a touchdown, South Range. 12-0 here in favor of the visiting team. Number 28, Jake Starkey on the carry. The senior this year, putting in the work, getting the effort and the results. Wow, what a big and great start here for South Range to come in here and not only take the lead against another very good team in the area, but in front of their fans as well, that being Girard's fans.
And South Range
silencing
fans,
them.
Seems like
but
nice
this is obviously a home
there.
game, so more Girard here is what I was getting at here, partner. The kick up, and this time no block. It's good. Count it, 7. No, pardon me, 4. Nope.
13-0.
13 here as I accidentally pressed something. So 13-0 here. South Range leads it, and they'll be kicking it right back up to Girard when we come back here on YSN.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Welcome back here to Arrowhead Stadium. Matt Marr, Jordan Barber here on the call. Well, we were talking beforehand that we were going to tell you a little bit about our kicker here, Zach Morris, and man, oh man, has he been good. I'll go ahead and let you see the stats here, Jordan, too, if you want to make any comments. When it comes to point after a touchdown, so that extra point, Zach Morris has 28 made so far going into this game. That's good for first in the conference. Here's the kickoff here.
He's had plenty of chances to kick those extra points with this prolific offense. That's
now
for
again,
sure.
Great coverage here.
That
continues.
Offense has not gotten able to really do much this game.
This coverage continues to work very well here for South Range, pushing back Girard here as they, again, do not have another good return.
Girard, well, they made it down to the other side of the end zone really fast the last drive.
Oh, they did. Well, continuing on what we're talking about, though, Zach Morris, total kicking points, he also has 28, of course. That's, of course, with the in line with the amount that he's also made here. Again, that's good for first in the conference. So they've got a couple of first placers here. As Bengala looks like trying to run the ball himself, gets taken down back at the 20. That's going to be a loss of about 4 on that play. But trying to
it feels like this Girard
here.
Offense is being read like a book right now.
So far, so good here for South Range, but
they did their
speaking
homework.
Of Bengala here, when it comes to passing yards, and we already saw a good example of what he's capable of and why he's got such great stats here. 1,123 going into this game, good for first in this conference.
That is very good.
Very good rushing yards. He also leads the conference here with 487. Now this time looks like he's got it again himself, just running the ball. First down, he's going to keep going. Ball, he's at the 50 and gets taken down around the 45-yard line. And good things happen when we talk about him, I guess, because one heck of a first down there. And we're also talking about rushing yards, and guess what he just did?
Added a whole bunch to his
ledger. Bunch there, so add even more to those 487 there. He'll keep him heavily in first place. And also talking about rushing yards on this team, Michael Palmer, third in the conference with 447 going into this game, of course. That can always go up here. So phenomenal job so far by this offense. And again, Bengala is saying, you know what, I can run this ball. And he gets taken down, maybe about a yard too short of even getting back to that line. So second down and about 11 here. We'll see where they decide to put him officially. Yes, second and 11. Well, much easier for us this week than last week when we were out in Cleveland Heights for the Cardinal Mooney game, and we were down at field level, could barely see any of the action. So this time we got a little bit of a better here and less of an excuse for when we get those yard line drawing here. Pass off, good there by number 9, and he'll get himself just short of 30. First down, Indians. Good pass there by Bengala to Stephen Sims. Sophomore putting in work, the band going crazy as they should be. Another first down for their team. They're hoping to be able to get it to 13-7 if possible here.
Still got 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Moving the ball well, though. Trying some things out. Coach is telling them exactly what he's seen so far, and so far so good here on this attempt. Getting a couple first downs. See if they can keep it up. Bengala's got the ball and one up a little high there, and looking, and it looks like he's just going to try and move forward there. And he'll get maybe right back, maybe a yard if he did. If he's lucky, yes, they're going to say he got a yard on that, so he was able to move it a little bit. So making the best of a bad situation there as he was completely covered by that South Range defense. Give them credit. It's back, and Bengala looking to run it himself. A nice little spin move, gets himself over the 30-yard line. Again, another gain, another modest gain here. Third down coming here. The ball is about 3rd and 7 here, I think is what they're saying. No, 3rd and 5. So 3rd down and 5 to go. They're about halfway here, and that looks about right too. Again, coach is trying to get his team on the same page as him.
Well,
let's keep it here.
Let's see how they run this.
Let's see. Pass back, no, not to Stephen Sims again, to 39. That should be good for a first down, and he gets taken down big time there by South Range. But another great pass there to Michael Palmer, one of the team leaders here, and it's going to be another 1st and 10.
Trusting in his main guy to get,
Well, we've said his name a lot, and well, since we're close to that, and we're talking about Michael Palmer, why not talk about touchdowns as he goes towards the end zone, and he's still up, gets taken down here. Another nice gain there by Palmer. Total touchdowns here is 11 so far this season, and that is 1st in the conference. And he's looked like he was getting close there, trying to get 12
players on this team.
And it looks like the Raiders here are going to take a timeout. Looking at some more stats here while we wait for this timeout. Total yards, Nick Bengala, like we said, 1,628, good for 1st. The conference, I mean, they just dominate this conference right here. That's a good reason why they're in 1st. They're 1st in every other category too, pretty much.
Absolutely. Those numbers just keep going up every time he seems like it goes up every time he touches the ball.
Ryan Fitzgerald, 45 total tackles. He's good for 2nd.
Wow.
Punt average, Andrew Whitfield, 35.40. That's good for 1st. Punt returns, Preston Mays, 31 on average there, 2nd, and Zach Morris, like we've been talking about, really good at kicking that football. 1st place in kickoff yards, 1,380 yards so far this season. That's a lot.
That is number 1. All you see, you scored on the list, you see first, second, first, second.
I want to get into the state here. So we're talking about point after attempts here. In the state here, Zach Morris Jr. is ranked 2nd
in the entire state of Ohio.
Players in the state of Ohio.
That is
the entire state. He is 2nd with those 28 made so far. Only 2nd to Mason Grudich of Milton Union, and he's only got 29. So it's a 1-kick contest there. If he can tie it here today.
Could tie it, or, I mean, if this offense gets up, he can, I mean, if they got to score touchdowns for him.
Absolutely. That's something that they've been really good at this season. Thought we'd see a lot of already to this point as the timeout comes to an end. But if they can put it in and they can get him there to 29, he could at least tie it as far as we're concerned here.
Yep.
Of course, I'm sure Union is also playing a game tonight. Not sure where they're located here in the state, but
that's something we could look up.
Something we could look up maybe around halftime. We could get back to you on that one. Either way, now the play, Bengala running himself, and he gets taken down. Maybe right back to where they were. No, they're going to move the marker here, 3rd and 1. So 3rd down, 1 yard to go. A good run there by Bengala. Bengala, Morris, Palmer, and Algiers all players that are all over the stat sheets and all over the leaderboards here. And now Bengala looking to run it again. He gets stopped here and is just short. I think he might have gotten a first down, looking to see where they move it. And that will move the chain. So it's going to be 1st and goal here. Ball around the 2-yard line, it looks like.
So he got quite a big gain there.
So first
trying to set his
down,
team up for
2
success.
yards to go. Can they find the end zone? Passing off here to Palmer. They're saying touchdown, and so are the officials. That's going to be good here. Girard gets on the board here after giving up those first 2. Doesn't matter here as they are back in this game, not allowing South Range to run away with it here.
Absolutely. You knew this was going to happen eventually. This team is not the type of team to just lay down and die. They said, you know what? You got 2 touchdowns on us. We made a little bit of mistakes, Couldn't get it in the first time, but hey, we're still 5-0. We're still number 1.
And here comes the kicker here. We'll see if Zach Morris can do it again. The kick.
It was blocked.
It's blocked, so still no luck here for him. And it seems like that seems to be South Range's specialty. Well, when we come back, South Range will get the ball here the first time they're going to get kicked off to here all night on YSN.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Well, welcome back here. Girard, if you missed it, just scored here to get themselves within a 1-score deficit here, down 13-6. We'll take a look here as we wait for Girard to kick the ball off here to South Range at some more of those standings here within the state of Ohio for the Indians. One that I want to point out here, as we already pointed out, Zach Morris second in the state when it comes to point after the touchdown, so those extra point attempts. Nick Bengala, when it comes to total yards with his 1,628, is 9th overall in the state.
Wow.
It just shows you how good of a quarterback they've got right here.
He's got some stiff competition, but he's up there. I mean,
you've got quarterbacks from the Hobans and the Kent McKinleys of the state here. It's not easy. You got to take that very, very much in stride. Be up, you consider a top 10 quarterback, at least in one category. Nice kick there going back towards the end zone and received well there by South Range. Let's see what their run has in it. Jumping over and getting taken down about the 24-yard line, I'm going to say here, and that's my prediction at least, where they're going to place that ball.
I think you'd be close.
Passing yards, Nick Bengala with his 1,123, 16th in the state. So not too shabby here, 16-9. I mean, he's all over the place, and I mean, that's just taking a look at what they have at a glance right now on Max Preps. If we go even more in depth, I'm sure we can find even more on him. When we go over,
I'm sure there's a lot of colleges looking at him right now.
Oh, I'm sure. Now here trying to make the stop. Looks like South Range is going to get a first down, and he's still going. No, he looks like he stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out about, I'd say, 45 around there.
Still a first down nonetheless here. A good push there by the Raiders. Well, you look at Division IV, the numbers only get better here for Nick Bengala and his Indians here. With his passing yard of 1,123, again, we'll just remind that. Again, that's just a really nice stat there. Just great that he had that many going into this game.
Yeah,
he ranks 4th in Division IV.
Yeah,
and
he might even go up in this game depending on the outcome.
Depending on the outcome, absolutely. Always
already had some really nice throws, some long runs.
Let's see if the defense can stop. Yes, maybe about a yard gain of 2 yards, I want to say. It should be second down here, and I'm going to say 8.
Yeah, it looks like it.
No, only 1 yard gain, so 2nd and 9, so even better here for the Indians. Passing yard, Bengala in 4th, and when it comes to rushing yards, Bengala's 9th with 487 in Division 4. And again, that's where you're really looking at, especially when you start getting closer to the postseason, because that's what you're competing for is a Division 4 title.
Absolutely.
So that's what you really want to look at there is just see how do our players stack up against other players. And you see those numbers, at least top 10, top 15 for a lot of them. You're going to be very satisfied here as South Range maybe just short of a first down, a phenomenal carry there by the Raiders. Number 17, that being Billy, pardon me here, Skripak. Billy Skripak, senior, 6'3" here. And number 17 on the carry, and it's going to be 3rd and short here. And like we said, about 1 yard short here of the first down are the Raiders.
This will be a crucial stop. Girard can make it, especially if they can manage to get some negative yards there.
It's going to be tough. Hasn't been easy. Here comes the snap. And pass off to 28. Girard, do they make the stop? Yes! They might have to measure that one. But man, oh man, number 28, Jake Starkey on the carry. Does not go anywhere. Those chains in that marker not moving an inch.
Down.
And it is 4th down here
inches
for the Raiders. Are they going to go for it? Number 17 coming back out here. That's Billy Skripak.
I think you go for it in this situation. Looks like that's exactly what they're doing. You don't want to give Nick Bengala the ball back.
Billy Skripak, number 17, is QB number 1, so he is out there. You want to offer a second just to talk to his coach. And we'll see if Girard can make another big stop. Here is the snap. And Skripak will take himself over and just pass, maybe 1 yard past that 40-yard line into the 39. They're in Girard territory. Much
good
deeper
run
into
there
Girard
by
territory.
South Range.
So
didn't try to do too much. Just knew you had to get just a couple feet, basically. Turn that into a multi-yard gain.
Bobby Algiers in receiving yards with 341, ranked 12th in Division 4.
Impressive.
Still being above that 15, those top 15, that's still elite there. If you're 15 or above, you're an elite player when it comes to football. Now a pass is in the grass and it doesn't matter. He dropped it anyway, so even if it looked complete, isn't, as he's not able to hold on to it. So a nice look there, a little too low by QB1 there, and Skripak, no good. They'll stay again here at 2nd and 10. Good coverage there by Girard, though. I don't know if they would have gotten it even if it had been good.
No,
he's still on top of
he was all over that. He would have been a first down, but he would have kept them out of the end zone, and that's what you're looking for right now. Keep them as far away from the end zone as possible.
Don't want to let them get a first down, though, because the closer you get, even if you can make a stop and get them to 4th down, if you let them drop the ball, Girard on top of that ball. I think they've got it. We'll see how the officials roll that. Girard saying we've got it. And it looks like no. South Range gets the ball back just in time, just by the nick of time. That was exciting, though.
Crucial loss of downs. It's third and probably like 12 now. 3rd and 13, maybe.
That's not 12. 3rd and 14.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the marker, and you can see where
the angle.
Hard to tell.
Yeah,
it can be hard to tell sometimes, but nonetheless, 3rd down, 14 to go. Ball in the 43. Here comes the snap by the Raiders.
Crucial play here.
QB 17. It's blocked.
Batted. What a play.
Beautiful job there. Girard defense gets it done. 4th down, very long. Now they're going to get them to punt it away. Too far away now for a field goal.
Yep.
And he level almost, unless maybe if you got the best kicker in the NFL, you're not going to be going for one at this distance.
Well, I don't think South Range has Justin Tucker on their payroll, so I think they're
going to go
for
ahead
a punt
it away. And, yeah, that's how they're lined up, unless they want to try and fake him out. But that's a lot of yards to try and still gain, even on a fake. I think that
huge risk, but could be huge reward.
That's a what-if,
like they will go for the kick.
And there it is.
It looked like that
will be received, and they're going to try. Jukes him out a little bit there. No, doesn't even get to the 20. Great position here for South Range on defense. We'll go ahead and step aside when we come back. Girard has the ball. YSN.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Back just in the nick of time here as we're getting ready to snap. Girard's offense looking at their coaches, and I think that's just bought us enough time to get done with that one. Here it comes. Bengala has it, passes off to Palmer. Palmer running that ball, running it well, and maybe just back, looks like to the line.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, he looked like he was going. They're going to say they got an extra yard on that one, so it's going to be second down and 9, and that will end the first quarter here as we lost track of where that ball was. But either way, second down and still pretty long for Girard. When we come back, they'll switch sides and we'll keep things going here on YSN.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Welcome back here. Second quarter action just about set here at Arrowhead Stadium. Matt Maher, Jordan Barber on the call. And Coach Barber here was telling me about some of his strategies here for what Girard needs to do.
I think
you try and shed some insight here.
You need to trust in your star quarterback's arm a little bit more. Besides Bengala's huge run across the field, their run game has not been able to really do much of anything tonight. And it seems like they keep trying. You know, ever tell you the definition of insanity, Matt? It's doing the same thing over and over again. Shake it up a little bit. Your quarterback's got a great arm. You got some good receivers. I mean, you know.
And we've seen that arm already here with a nice pass. I believe it was to Palmer early on in that first.
Absolutely.
They still weren't able to convert on it, but it was still a nice pass.
Trust in your dynamic duo here to get it done. Because it definitely seems like this South Range team did their homework, probably watched as much film as possible and came up with a really good game plan to shut this team down.
Under some pressure now, just running it himself, just not listening to you at all. And you know what he's going to say? Ha-ha, first down, Girard.
He's do it. I'm just saying. Let him throw a little bit more.
But it works when you're in a little bit of a scramble position there. He had nothing else to do, so you know what? It was a good effort, and, hey, he got it first down.
Yes.
So at that point, you don't complain about it. You're just happy that you got there.
That was you know what? No one's open. I see a hole. I'm running it myself. He's got great legs. He's fast. He's smart. He can read the field very well.
Well, that's why he's a first-place quarterback in the
conference.
You got
a lane. You see a lane. You know what? Instead of just trying to throw and potentially risking an interception, you just take it, and now you got a first down.
And top 10 within
good effort for him
division.
there.
Nice pass and is intercepted by South Range. Was that on the ground? South Range saying they've got it, and yes, they did. A nice pick off there by the Raiders will give them the ball right back. So maybe they should stick to the running play, Jordan.
Well, I'll give him credit. That was a good throw. He was just throwing it to the wrong player. So this is why I'm up here and not down on the field. So I just see, and I'm like, you know what? What they're doing, it's working enough, but it could be better.
It is a much simpler game from up here.
Yes.
That has become very evident.
Yes.
Skripak here back in control in Girard territory. Ball on the 45-yard line. Waiting to get the ball back to him. Here's the snap. That's a nice little clap there. He's going to try and do it himself, and he's going to mimic Bengala there, and he will just be short of a first down by about a couple yards. I'm going to say 2nd and 8.
Fooled me for a split second.
Went for it, and yes, 2nd and 8 here.
You mean 2nd and 2?
8 gain, 2nd yard with 8. Yep, you're right.
You're right. Well, you had half of that right.
My head was in the wrong. Well, my head was in the right place. My mouth was not. Anyway, 2nd down and 2 to go here. Pardon me.
We have fun here.
You also have embarrassment moments. Anyways, here is the snap for the Raiders.
It looks
and
like
now
he's
skip back,
trying to
having
throw.
some trouble, has a throw there to make. And did they make the stop? All he had to do was put his hand out to get the first down.
I think he might have got it. Looks like they're moving the chains.
Are they? All I'm seeing is maybe the marker, and yes, now they will.
Seems like they're
move
indecisive.
The
They were going to move, and they stopped.
They
and
were
now
just
they're
waiting
moving.
for the referee here to make official call, and he
yes,
did. So
officially
first down.
it is a first down.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
So Girard could definitely use a nice turnover right now.
10 minutes and 35 seconds and counting on that clock. Script back, passing off 26 is just bombarding and barging his way through.
Two
flags
flags
all over the place. On the carry, though, if it stands, was number 26, Blake Ewert.
I do believe that is the first flag of this game, which has
been a very clean game to this point.
Absolutely. You love to see it.
Been
Looks
very
like
good.
face
Now they're just
mask
saying face mask on somebody, and we'll just wait to see what side they point to. On Girard.
Is that what he added? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
So yeah, face mask it looks like on number.
Well, that is
26, I think is what they were saying. I'm not sure. But either way, that's not good here for Girard.
No, you want to be moving the ball the other way and not giving them free yardage.
That's going to be an automatic first down
that
now
could
on
be
it.
Crucial.
As they move that ball far, far, far into their own zone.
Looks like it'll be placed at the 15, 14, no 13. What am I?
13 was correct. Yes, Jordan. They're saying it's on the 12-yard line actually on the scoreboard. Hard to tell either way. First and 10 here. Big stop incoming, hopefully here for Girard. Script back has been perfect here, just passing it off and read, but not stopped in time as they get a nice gain on the play. Yeah, I believe that was Blake Ewert there who was passed to. Number 26 getting passed to. Doing a good job. He's a running back, linebacker, so running back would make sense there. So Ewert's the guy to go to when you're trying to just keep it on the ground. So great job so far here by the Raiders offense. Second down, 6 to go. 9:40 left. Ball on the 9. That South Range crowd just ready for something so that way they can erupt. A pass off to number 11 goes all the way around. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
South Range Raiders. 19-6 here for South Range. Shane Lindstrom on the carry, getting a touchdown and giving his team an even larger lead. A lot to talk about at halftime for Girard, no matter what the score will be, to say the least.
Capitalizing off a very rare mistake there by Nick Bengala.
So here to try and make the extra point, number 78, Logan Buckner here. Waiting, kick up, not blocked. It's through the uprights. 20-6 here in favor of South Range in the second quarter. Well, this game not going to the script that we've gotten used to with the games that we've called for Girard so far this season.
So this is what it feels like to lose, huh?
Well, we did have a feeling about that when we called the Liberty game.
Yeah, that is true.
I do believe Mooney was, well, I think that was just a closer game. I don't think they were losing in that one, but still. We have had some close games, and we have had some teams lose by large amounts. Just hoping that this game stays close. They're not out of it. It's still 2 here. Still a 2-score game right now, so they can absolutely easily get back in this. They just got to get that ball back on the return, get further than the 30, which is, I think, the farthest they've gotten to this point. Get past that 30, get some nice yard gain, and then just keep moving the ball.
I still say trust in your quarterback. I know he just made a mistake, but you know what? No one's perfect.
No, absolutely not.
And he's been almost perfect this game up until then. Just trust in your quarterback. You know, you'll get it done.
Oh, he will.
He will carry this team on his back if he has to. I believe in him.
And he has done that in some games in this season here. Bengala has just been one of those guys, one of the team here. Absolutely phenomenal job so far for him. Just waiting, and now Girard getting ready to receive the ball. They're ready. They're looking to get past that 30-yard line. Just waiting now on the Raiders here, get in formation and kick it off to them. Well, that very, very happy crowd over there, still getting into it. The student section looking a little tame right now. They do have a sign here, which confused you at first, but now making a lot more sense. I think they pretty much saw this coming, or this is what they're expecting. Maybe not seeing it coming.
They had faith in their
what's
team.
Wrong? It says, "What's wrong, Girard? Trouble in paradise?"
Question mark. Well,
and
maybe
right now there is some trouble in paradise.
Yeah. Always, it's never a good thing to be losing in front of your home crowd here, but
it's even worse to be losing in front of a sign like that.
Yeah. To the team that might just usurp your first place title. But there's still plenty of football left to play.
Received, and he's having some trouble again. It's going to be hard for him to get far, and he evades one, does not evade anymore.
All over him.
And he gets taken down about that 16-yard line, so
you
not
just
past
saw
the 30.
A swarm of white
come in like a herd of bumblebees, if that's even the right word, but either way, more like
no clue.
Maybe a herd of sheep.
Herd of sheep, and they found their shepherd.
Herd of ravenous sheep.
Ravenous sheep. That is an interesting concept. I've heard of rabid dogs, maybe even rabid pigs. But sheep?
Well, we're not going to think too far into this one here, as we are about ready here for Nick Bengala to try and do what he does best, and that's move that ball down the field. We know he's capable. We've seen him do it. We've seen him run it if he has to.
Get some lathers.
Snap back. Bengala looking here.
Plenty of targets to throw to.
Throwing to two. It's complete, and he's down just short of the 40-yard line. Beautiful pass there to number 2 and Bobby Algiers.
That's why I say trust in your quarterback.
Well, man, oh man. 2 star players here for the Indians connecting on a beautiful pass. And there you go. You got to see another great pass there from the arm of Bengala, and let's see what he does this time. It looks like he is going to pass the ball. 14 has it to 50, and he's going to move that ball just short of the 40 on the other side of the line. Dominico Simone, another name that we've said a whole heck of a lot of so far in this game when it comes to Girard's offense, when it's clicking like this.
Absolutely. It's practically unstoppable. Now that I said that, though,
absolutely beautiful job to this point here. 2 quick first down conversions. And they're just 2 yards short of that 40 here. Bengala again, it looks like he's looking to throw the ball. Flag down, pass complete, short. Another flag comes down here. Not sure if there was maybe some roughing after the play. We'll see what the officials decide to say on this one. Looked like said maybe offsetting. Holding on Girard.
Well, it looks like they're walking back, so.
But again, there was another one further up the field. But they're walking back, so I think they lose it.
Yeah.
So I think that they both just saw it at different moments. Probably just went on for too long, so both officials just made the call, and that will push them back. So instead of being at 2nd down and about 2 to go, they're now at 1st down and
20.
A whole heck of a lot to go.
But at least it's 1st down, and like I said, they've moved the ball this far. What's an extra 10 yards going to do?
So Girard back in their own zone here on the opposite side of the 50. Bengala looking to run the ball here. Pass off to number 3, gets eaten up. So Preston Mays, not much on it, looking confident on the run, just nothing to it.
Haven't been really able to get that run off take it off there.
Simone there just looking over at his coach, asking what exactly do you want us to do in this situation?
Trying to light that fire, but South Range just comes right over and smothers it as soon as they get a spark.
So 2nd down and 23 to go. So I'll move them back a little bit further.
Looks like we got Bengala on the shotgun, ready to try and pass it off.
Passes off there too. Hard to tell, either 15 or 16, but he gets eaten up nonetheless. I think that was Anthony Bengala, number 16, I do believe, on the receiving end there.
That penalty killed their momentum. You got to be careful with that.
Well, we've seen them get penalties and just completely turn things around. As soon as they get it, they just get the yards back. not the case here against a team like this.
The entire, was that the Liberty game that kept happening?
I think so. That sounds about right here.
Yeah.
Their first home game. This is only their second home game of the season, too, now that we're thinking about it.
Yeah, they've been traveling a lot all over the place. Cleveland.
So far this
Streetsboro.
season, well, Akron, but still. Bengala under pressure,
Skip
getting
that.
away. Pass is complete. Beautiful pass there to Bobby Algiers, and that's going to move that marker release, and they're going to be at
Looks like it's like
fourth down and very short here. It looks like much more manageable. I think you got to go for it now after you were just given some life. Bengala's still out there.
Yep. Oh, no, they're
4 down and 4 here.
Well, either way, they're going for it.
Ball just a little bit further back. But, yeah, you've got to at this point. You're not too far back. It's a lot more manageable, and you know that these guys can run that ball more than 4 yards.
Coach giving them orders. The play clock's down to 10, 9,
Coach
8.
giving them a lot of.
There we go.
Nice pass. No, wide open. Yes, no, maybe too far away. And they're going to
Dang.
turn it over on down. South Range gets the ball right back here.
Good try.
Good
just
try.
Too much force behind that throw.
Wow. Disappointment right there. And this Girard crowd continues to stay quiet here as they got their hopes up for a little bit, but no such luck. They tried to push it a little bit too far, I think, in that situation. I think you do trust Bengala's leg, and you just try and get him to run it because he's been good at getting it over 4 yards.
No need to shoot for the stars when you're just trying to get to the space station. I like that analogy.
And now they have to.
Myself.
I do, Rocket Man. Good job. Good job. Elton John would be proud.
Yes, he would.
Well,
yes, he would.
Either way, turnover on downs, and Girard is going to have to try and make a big stop. We'll step aside for 15 seconds here on YSN.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience from sales to financing and even service.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Both teams still in the huddle right now. Looks like we're about ready to wrap things up. Officials are coming back over, convening. I'm not sure if maybe there's like some discussion still going on there about that play. I mean, it looks like Liberty just had some questions, some comments, some concerns there on that. So that's all that's being taken care of right there. Huddles will break, and now it looks like we're about ready to start things up. Girard's defense in need of stopping them so far. So very, very good here. For South Range on converting on first downs.
Yep. Well, we got the balls placed here at the 35, so not the best field position, but we've seen the South Range offense just to say field position. Who cares about field position?
6 minutes and 13 seconds here left on the clock in this first half. Skripak looking for somebody. Fake throw. Now gets a big throw. Number 11 open. No. Good coverage. No flag there as there was nothing to be seen. Good job there by the defense to stop that. Number 11, Shane Lindstrom, almost getting a huge, huge catch there for his team to try and help them get even closer to going up by 3 score here in this game. Well, this is the most challenging game here of the season for the Indians. Again, a lot is going to have to change here if they want to come back in the second.
Absolutely.
They've been a good second half team so far this season. We saw that in Streetsboro.
Yeah.
If you look at that score against Jefferson, like we said, they've been good there.
If they can have a second half like that, then I don't really think it'll matter.
When they're playing these tougher teams,
well,
that's going to be a first down here for the Raiders here. Again, number 26, Blake Ewert doing a great job there. Phenomenal running back so far. First down here, short of the 50. 5 minutes and 53 seconds.
This offensive line here for South Range doing a great job just opening up. There's multiple lanes there for the running back to just get through. Something Girard has not been able to do much this game. Maybe we will see some adjustments, maybe get a little pep talk from their coach, kind of change up a little some things. And
whatever they can do to make a difference, that's what they're going to need. And a great stop! Yeah, that's going to push them back by a couple yards there. Good defensive read there on Ewert, who up until now seems to have just been making his way here with the defense, getting through them, finding the holes, nothing to it there. moves them back by a couple yards.
It's like a loss of 1, ball in the 44.
Loss of 3, actually, it looks like. They haven't moved that one yet. But if you look where the chains are and you look where the marker is and where the ball is, that's about 3 yards difference.
Yes. I was going off of the, oh yeah, the scoreboard was wrong. It said second.
Now they're saying
11,
14
now it's
here.
second 14.
Now a pass by Skripek. Wide open there, 24.
Completely
has it,
that.
and nobody. And I mean, nobody's going to get a hold of him there. Touchdown, Raiders.
4-yard loss. Who cares?
Well, as soon as you saw him make that pass, the player was open for about a second. Defenseman comes up there to try and make the stop. Not able to come down with it. It's a 20-point lead here for the Raiders.
So far, not a fun night for Girard.
And a very fun night for the other team.
Still got time. There's 4 minutes 45 left in the quarter.
Trying to get it back to 2 now, I think is what they'll for. Now going for the 2 points works for the Raiders. That was unnecessary. Driving up the score for no real good reason there, other than to make it more so maybe a 4 possession game now.
28
but they were up
6.
by a big time. And now they're up by even larger there on what I think might be something there that could turn things around for Girard. That might have just given them a little bit more momentum there, or not momentum, but a little bit more of a fire in their bellies.
It makes them mad.
Because now they just added insult to injury
and
there. Yeah, they just scored on one heck of a throw, but now they just added 2 points that they really didn't need to go for here, as they have had pretty much complete control of this game. That was an unnecessary 2-point play. A very good trick play, I'll give them that, but still, don't think they needed to go for that. Well, we'll see how Girard responds here with that final 4 minutes and 45 seconds here in the half. After this, stay tuned. You're on YSN. So with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left here, Girard's going to get the ball back, and they are in desperate need here to score before the half comes to an end. Down 28-6, a 22-point difference here. Man, oh man, has this not been Girard's night. Here's the kick. Going, and it's going to drop dead before it even gets to the receiver, and defense does not get to him. Number 3 has a bit more of a gain, getting taken down at that 30-yard line. Still can't get past it, though. Preston Mays with a much better return than last time. I think last time got down to around the 14-yard line.
Yeah, they have not been very successful in getting the player
returns
down right on the number 30.
And it is a Girard player, so while they deal with the injured player, we'll go ahead and step aside yet again here on YSN.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Coca's 24-slice pizza, 75 boneless wings, or our famous pepperoni rolls. Big game favorites. Order now and beat the rush. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
So Preston Mays, as we've discovered now, is the player who is down right now, and that's a big blow right there if he can't come back. While his punt returns may not have been the highlight of his game, he's still been a go-to guy here to run that ball, and that's going to hurt them. He's one of their wide receivers on defense, a defensive back. Man, oh man, he is up, and he cannot put pressure on. Looks like that right leg, so he's going to be helped off here. Gets a pat on the back there. Good sportsmanship shown by number 11 by the Raiders. May have took him down with Shane Lindstrom. So good to see that at least, but he's going to come off here, and looks like he's on his own power now, so that's a good sign, but still. That is going to hurt if they rule him out for the remainder of this game.
Yep. We can only hope that he will be able to come back. Maybe,
maybe after
get a little
halftime, catch his breath, and hopefully he won't feel too sore. But he is walking back, but it's very slowly. So right now, all signs pointing towards him needing a replacement for the remainder of this game. Won't think of that, though, as he makes his way off, and we'll go ahead and start this first drive here.
Goes on. And by life, I mean this game, because we're about ready to snap it here.
4 minutes, 39 seconds left here to play in the half. Bengala, pass pressure, throws, nice, completed there. Hard to tell who that is, but he's going to get a first down. It looks like that was number 38. Right now, I think that might have been Palmer there, number 39.
That was Michael Palmer.
Hard to tell for a second there. I thought I saw 38, but no, that is Michael Palmer's. There's no 38 out there. So, yes, Michael Palmer there. One of your go-tos, getting the first down. Great job. They need to act fast here. 4 minutes, 23. Whistle blown here right as they snap the ball, and that might have started. No, false start.
Yes, I saw. Yep.
Does not save them here. So they went too fast there, even for their own quarterback. Flag was down back, and they called it quickly. So last time they got pushed back because of a bonehead mistake they made. It did not work for them.
Yep. 1st and 15.
They had fourth down and 4 to go. Went for it and tried to find the end zone instead, just getting the 4 yards. Bengala has nobody he likes. Now going for a big pass. Not complete there. Could have been picked up, but it's knocked out of the air there by number 10 for the Raiders. Good job on defense by Barry Pitzer.
Through right the double coverage. That was
Pitzer was the one who got his hand up there and made the swat there to make sure it did not end up in the hands there of the offense. 2nd down and 15 now with 4 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. So we're back, and here comes the snap. Bengala looking at Palmer, does not give it to him. Passes, ball is complete. Not a first down as he gets knocked out of bounds. And are they going to say he was out of bounds on the catch? That was to Bobby Algers.
Either way,
it's an incomplete pass here. So he was out of bounds, so it's going to be 3rd down and still 15.
They were looking at about a 3rd and 10, but now,
Now 3rd and
couldn't get his toes
long.
down.
They need to convert here, and now I think this is where you do go and try and get another big pass here, because you got to get those yards back somehow, and the running play has not gotten you 15 yards to this point on a single play.
Besides Bengala running, that was the first quarter.
You don't want to risk him too much here. You don't want him doing that too much. That can't be what you rely on, but here he comes, and he'll try and do it, and he will get nowhere even near the original line of scrimmage. 4th down, very long.
I think they have to punt this.
The Raiders are going to be getting the ball back with 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Not the situation you wanted to be in, because the Raiders get the ball back.
And they do get the ball back at that second half. You are correct. So 4th down. Oh, Bengala's still out there. I think they're going to go for it.
I don't know if I agree with that, but hey.
Well, you don't want to give them the ball because you know that they'll probably score to give it back to them. They know they have the ball back like we said, so they're really going to.
Reward,
no, it looks like they're going to get called on something here. I think they were trying to get an offsides call maybe. Just get them to come off, but no, it's going to be a false start now.
So now they kind of have to kick it now.
I feel like you'd have to. But no, Bengala, Palmer, everybody's still staying out there.
High risk, high reward, I guess.
They're feeling like they're in a desperation mode right here, and they just need to get that score. So they're going to take it no matter how far back they get pushed.
I do believe if South Range scores.
Bengala looking to kick it. Whistle blown immediately, and another false start on Girard.
They need to calm down.
So Bengala, I'm not sure if they were trying to fool them there on the punt.
I believe if South Range scores another touchdown, that would trigger the running clock in the second half.
Yes, that'd be the first time all year that Girard is on the other end here of that. It looks like now they are getting the kicking unit out, so they're not even trying to fool them anymore. They're just getting themselves into formation to punt that ball.
Good choice.
Well, they tried to have the element of surprise last time, didn't work.
Hope your defense can keep them off the board for the rest of this quarter.
It's time to kick going out of bounds. So that's going to be something else that hurts.
You wanted there.
Well, that's what happens when you have your QB kick that ball instead of somebody like Morris. He's got a better, much better leg. He's got a good arm. He's got good legs when it comes to running it, but when it comes to kicking it, obviously right there, not very good. So
Bengala is good, but he's good at throwing.
Maybe
trust the kicking to the kickers.
The ball stays, the ball stays here in their own zone.
Yeah. This could.
Well, they need a big stop here. They want to keep it.
This could.
Very much so manageable here if they can keep it here.
Yeah,
prove to themselves, and then
they're not
have
too
a
far
good
down
breath in the second. So this game's not over, but it could be a lot closer to. And script back here just brings out another nice gain there by the quarterback. Runs it himself. Jalen was in there. Bengala there. And he gets 8-yard gain on that one. So much further than I thought it was. I thought it was about 5, but hard to tell.
Smart him running out of bounds. So they are definitely trying to score.
So second down and 3 here to go on the scoreboard, and yes, now they'll move the marker to match that.
I just saw Pizza Planet truck.
So second down, 3 yards to go.
To take a double take for a second. The things you see at high school football games, it's beautiful.
And the snap. Here the script back comes back with the clap. Trying for the pass wide open. Ooh, bobbled it, but
got it.
Still has it, still up. Going to the end zone. No, he's going to be taken down about the 15-yard line. And that was Shane Lindstrom. And that was Shane Lindstrom there on the first down. So a huge gain, and now they're even closer here to getting that running clock in effect.
2 minutes 45 left in the half. They're on their 16.
Seen it a lot. Just not on this side of the ball. Looking for his running back, 26. He's just pounding himself through towards the end zone. They're going to say he's just short by maybe a yard. Man, I didn't think that he'd get that far through. That's Blake Ewart, number 26 there on the carry.
Looks like they're marking it at the 2.
About a yard line? No.
No, that looks like the 1.
1 yard line short, so about a yard short there. Just a little over, actually. So either way, very much possible here for them to get another score here before we head to halftime. This is the last thing you want to see if you're the Indians.
Well, I guess there's still time. They can march down the field. And
pass 26, and
right
he walks in, no problem, touchdown. 34-6. Wow.
Well, unless they
domination here by the Raiders in this first half.
34-6, unless they complete another 2-point conversion.
Well, it looks like I don't think you're going to try and get that this time here. I don't think they're going to fall for that. I think at this point you just go for it, make it 35-6. You still get running time, I do believe, anyways.
And if not, you get the ball back. You trust in your offense to just march right back down
up
the field.
And yes, sir, it's good. 35-6 here in favor of the visiting South Range Raiders. We'll be back for the final minute 55 after this. You're on YSN.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State, and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex, and I'm Y and proud.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
And we are back here. Girard in very familiar territory here, getting ready to receive yet again. South Range in full control here of this game. About a minute 55 left until halftime here in the second quarter. Of course, first half, and here's the kick. Kept low and right to the Girard player there, but he has to pick it up himself. Gets brought back a little bit. This will be their first time getting past the 30, but not much of a gain anyways. It just wasn't a great kick to him. So a minute 49 seconds, clock stops. Well, some other scores around the Youngstown area here. Canfield is facing off home, on the road versus Dover. And they're tied up 7-7 at halftime right now. Meanwhile, Austintown is out at Massillon there, losing 21-13 at half. That's a much closer game than this one here, obviously.
Yeah.
Jefferson up 13-0 over Hubbard at halftime. Here's the snap. Pass off to Palmer, why not? And some good coverage here. Palmer continues to run. He gets a first down. So first down Girard here with a minute 41.
They're not out of it yet. And they're going to let you know that. You know, if they can march down and get some points on the board, that'll help them a lot.
Well, Mineral Ridge is up 19-0 over the Western Reserve Blue Devils at half. Snap back, another running play here by Bengala. Keeps the legs going, and he keeps going on the outside. First down and then some before he goes out of play to stop that clock no matter what.
That's smart.
So I don't think we're at running clock yet here.
Nope, we are not. Well, it doesn't take effect to the second half anyway, but I don't believe we've reached the point threshold yet. I think we are 29 points.
Well, a fun game out in Struthers as they're taking on Lakeview. 27-3 Struthers right now. Bengala looking for a pass, and it's complete to Palmer! There you go. And he gets taken down out of bounds. They continue to make it deeper into the zone. That's what you need to see right there. Don't give up. Keep the score. Well, rather try and get that score a little bit closer here before you go to half. A minute 16 still to play, so they've got time to play with. Good job there. Well, Crestview and Brookfield in the first right now. Tied, scoreless, pass complete here. Number 21 gets taken down around the 10-yard line. And is this what they've needed right here? Connor Strain, complete pass, moves those chains again.
Should be noted Girard has 2 timeouts left. So they have pretty much all the time in the world right now.
Time is dwindling, though, as, well, it looks like, was there a timeout called?
Guess they will probably.
South Range will take his time out there, so fooled us. Well, get some more scores in here. Poland Seminary up 14-0 over Niles in the first.
Wow. That's at Poland.
Or are you expecting that one at all?
I don't know.
East Palestine is home versus Lipson. Tied 0-0 in the first quarter. You got Springfield hosting McDonald Blue Devils. Blue Devils up 14-0 right there, so another close-by team here to Girard. Boardman down 6-0 in the first quarter to Benedictine. So a team from out of the area right there. Boardman losing by 1 score right now. Liberty and Campbell Memorial are tied 14-all in the first quarter.
They might actually
win a
game.
This is like opposite day right now.
I know, right?
Girard's down by a route right now.
And look at Mooney.
And now Liberty is
up
tied.
14-0 on East. Team we covered last week. Looking to
Cardinal Mooney up 14-0 there.
Looking
and
to tie up their record 3-3.
Ursuline and Cheney, it says right now, is still yet to start. They said that was a 7 o'clock kickoff, but no score to be reported yet. Maybe that just hasn't been updated. Oh, maybe it's raining out in Ursuline.
Maybe. I don't know.
Actually, they're home versus Cheney still. That's another local school.
Play at Stambaugh? Because wouldn't Mooney be taking their stadium right now?
All right, Bengala on the run, passes the ball off, and the ball gets taken down, but they'll move it about halfway there. 39 seconds still to play. They've got still time there to find the end zone before halftime. That would be huge.
2 timeouts
left.
left.
Get it past that 6 and still get it.
Yeah, looks like they're not taking a timeout. They're just
going
going
to
go right in.
Rush the ball there. Pass is good there. They're just going to run the ball in. Then they're going to finally stop them. Nobody gets taken down. Great coverage there. 18 seconds. Clock stop.
Looks like a timeout was probably called. Yes, timeout called by Girard.
Oh, you know what? I was completely wrong on that. Ursuline and Cheney are playing tomorrow. That's why it hasn't started yet. I just looked at the wrong day.
I figured so because, like, Sandball Stadium's occupied right now.
A little bit, yeah. But they're also at Cheney, so it wouldn't matter either way.
Oh, I thought all the it shows for the line now.
Either way, East Liverpool up. Well, actually,
that
was
soccer?
volleyball.
Yeah,
no,
that's
never
soccer.
mind. Pardon me, went a little bit too far there ahead of myself. Well, Lowville up 36-12 over Waterloo at home at halftime.
Wow.
So good there for Lowville. The Rockets there getting it done right now. Salem losing 27-9 in the second quarter to the Alliance Aviators. Jackson Milton up 28-0 over Sebring.
Wow.
That's a good game right there. The Wellsville Tigers versus the Southern Local Indians. Indians up 51-6. Ooh, wow, 51-6.
No, I bet these Indians wish they could take those Indians' place right now.
Oh, I'm sure they did here. Big 3rd down and 3 here. Bengala looking for somebody. Throw is complete.
They're saying
touchdown! Well, did you want to see this place go crazy? Here it is. This entire side of the stands now finally getting something to cheer about. Band saying, about dang time. We've got ourselves into double digits here. And forget about running clock there at the second, no matter what here. 35-12, looking to try and, well, do you go for 2 or do you just take the 1 here?
To be honest,
it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah.
I mean, try and get there.
I say just take
looks like
the
they're going
points
for
right
2.
Now.
Trying to do to South Range what South Range did to them just a few minutes ago. At least game time.
A few in-game minutes. It's felt like an eternity since that happened.
12 seconds to play. We'll see here. Bengala has the ball, and he'll run it himself, and just short. So they won't get the extra point. The score will remain 35-12 with 12 seconds, and South Range will get the ball back here. And pretty much all they'll have time for is the return. If they're very quick on that return, rather than not being able to score, they'll maybe be able to get one more drive before we get to halftime.
I think at that point, you just kind of
take the
halftime, come back out, you get the ball right back.
A good attempt though by Bengala there to try and get that second, or rather get that 2-point there.
Yeah.
Just came up about a yard short there. He was close, diving for it at the last second when he knew he was getting taken down. Man, oh man.
Just unfortunate.
That hurt there for them, but they still got there, and they knew they needed 2 at one point here pretty much. Well, halftime's coming up, and I'm just looking over here at the South Range band. One of them's got an electric guitar down there.
Oh, that should be fun.
Got a fun little Strat out there. No lightning strap, though, so if you get that reference, then, hey, we'd be friends.
Well, I'm not a band geek like you, so a lot of that stuff.
Well, lightning strap, I mean, that's a actual real band, but like a rock group, but still.
Shows what little I know.
Either way, focusing back in at the game with 12 seconds to go, 35-12. Girard down big time here versus South Range.
Cutting that lead down to a manageable number.
More manageable than what it was.
Yeah, they were 1 point away from running clock, but they've saved that, which means they got plenty of time in the second half to try and claw their way to a victory.
Kick, not going for the onside one yet. So they'll just go ahead and kick it off here, and South Range pretty much getting away from everybody. But he'll get taken back, finally down by Girard. They say that they got the ball. The ball came loose before the player went down, but I think the whistle was blown before. Girard thinking that they have a turnover.
Well, they would have 4 seconds to play with that.
Well, that's one big pass, but they don't get the ball back. It doesn't look like the officials are going to give them that. And the chains are moving the opposite direction anyways.
That could have been huge.
No, so the ball came loose because they went in and stripped it away from them.
Oh, okay. That's what they're, that's what.
And now the officials are converging right now, pardon me here. Right now the chains are set up for South Range. But will anything change after they finish speaking? The final 2 officials still talking, still mulling it over. still haven't made up a mind yet. Still talking to the officials. And over to the Girard sideline, just trying to get an explanation. So it looks like South Range will get to keep this ball here.
That's bogus. People in the booth are a little upset.
No, they thought that they got the ball there, but I think the whistle was blown. I think that was the issue.
Yeah.
If that whistle hadn't been blown, when it got blown, I think they'd have the ball.
Yeah.
Or maybe a fair catch was called. I don't know. I didn't see them call
I didn't
one.
see him wave the
No,
fair
and
catch.
the ball dropped down, and he did try and run
And
it
he-
anyway.
he ran,
no, it's not
so
a fair catch.
fair
so
catch doesn't count there.
Well, they're going to add some seconds here to the clock.
12.
12
So
seconds, it's up to 12 is rather what we're at.
Depending on what South Range can do, they might be able to get 2 plays off. I don't know if it'll be enough for a score. Maybe they can get one down to closer and then call timeout with a few seconds left.
With
and
what
throw
we've
a Hail
seen
Mary.
from South Range, I wouldn't put it past them yet.
Absolutely not.
There's still discussion going on, though. Coach is not happy. He feels that the ball should be his team's. Coach is still out there arguing with the officials. Even the players are kind of still saying, what's going on here? They aren't ready to play yet because Girard's head coach out there still just trying to bark up a storm, still trying to get a real explanation.
I don't blame him because this could be the big
that
break
could
your
have
team
made or
needed.
break the game, yes. Well, now he finally goes off.
Looks like they're going to go into victory formation.
And they'll just go ahead and settle here for a 35-12 halftime lead. So that will do it here for the second half. Jordan, there's a lot to talk about here. Let's start with what you like, though. First up let's go ahead and start with Girard.
Well, I liked, obviously, Nick Bengala and Mike Palmer. Those two are just very well together. They've probably known each other for years. They've played together. I mean, there's no quitting them, and they've been doing their best to try and keep this game in. But defense has been giving up a lot of crucial passes and runs. So I would say need to improve on the defense. The offense, I would say they made some adjustments mid-game. They they realized, like, hey, maybe our run is not doing too well. Let's try and mix it up a little bit. Now they kind of have a healthy mixture of both, I would say. And I think they're not out of this game yet. They could still win.
No.
There's plenty of time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, what about you? You see anything maybe I'm not
You know,
mentioning?
you brought up Bengala, and of course you brought up Palmer, but you can't forget Domenico Simone. He's been finding number 14 a lot out there, too.
Yeah, he's
and
not
been
relying
doing
too
a
much
really
on.
good job there at finding him, too, especially in the first quarter at least. We
Yeah.
called him way more than Palmer. Palmer seemed almost invisible up until end of the first quarter.
And then came out with the second quarter just trying to get his team on the board.
But we still saw Simone get the ball even after that. It wasn't
Yeah.
as often as we saw at the very beginning, but still, he was doing one heck of a job out there. So you got to give credit to all these guys. We even saw Bobby Algers there get the ball a couple of times, get the touch. I think we even saw the other Bengala out there as well get one touch at least. So,
yeah.
I mean, they've been doing a pretty good job at least finding some of their regulars, but it's just the defense out there from South Range has just been lights out.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
They have not made very many mistakes, and they've made some great plays. Obviously, you have an interception, almost another interception that was very well broken up by the receiver for Girard to prevent that. But, yeah, they've been all over the run. Every time they would try to run, give it to the running back, stopped immediately. Bengala tries to run it himself. I mean, sometimes he kind of slithers his way through. He's good at finding, like, little lanes that he can run, but oftentimes they see it coming and they just stop him. They haven't really been able to get off the ground with that. Passing, they've been good at rushing. They haven't really seen very many sacks, but there's been pressure, and that might cause some, Bengala to make a little mistake in his throw and cause it to be incomplete, or it's batted down, or it's intercepted in one case. So.
And you know what, we're talking about Bengala and the Indians. How about we take a look over there at the Raiders, too? And there's a lot to talk about there. But let's talk about QB number 17, Billy Skripak. Were you expecting this performance when he came out here?
Absolutely not. I mean, to be honest with you, I was kind of expecting the scores to be flipped a little bit.
Honestly, yeah.
I did not think we would be talking about, in the first half at least, talking about running clock. I was expecting this game to not even be close to a running clock.
I thought it would just be close the entire time.
Yeah, but seems like South Range has kind of come out swinging, but obviously momentum can die off. Maybe they'll come out in the second half and they just can't click, and Girard can then take over. But if they can keep their foot on the gas and keep going forward, this game belongs to them. This is their game to win. It's also their game to lose.
And you know what? They've done a great job at throwing the ball, sure, but their running game has been a heck of a lot better than Girard's.
Yeah.
And that's very much so to just blame there for, and blame in a good way, I should say, for number 26, the running back, Blake Ewart.
Yeah,
man, he has been just a dominant force out there. Number 26, you just see him running through every bro block, every barrier. He is a one-man wrecking crew. He is doing a phenomenal job.
It's like he's covered himself in butter. He's just slipping right off the defense. Yeah. And when they catch him, he just keeps going. He's strong, he's slippery, he's fast, he's tough.
No, he's been a very pleasant surprise for us, at least, to watch.
He wants to win this game. They want that first place because they take that first place. They just keep running with it
because
this conference belongs to them. It'd be very hard for Girard to come out from that.
Talking about the conference here, we're talking about first place. South Range actually right now is tied for second place with Poland Seminary.
Oh, well, I believe we saw Poland was losing, if I recall correctly.
And Poland actually is more so tied for first than second, I should say, because they're also 2-0 in the conference. And it's only the difference is because it's just a difference there in scoring pretty much. With Girard just having a lot more score than Poland Seminary when it comes to conference play.
Yeah. And they've gone up. I mean, both Girard's conferences games have been very convincing wins. And
Poland Seminary up 14-0 in the first quarter versus Niles.
Oh, okay, I got it flipped. I was thinking of another team.
Niles is not in this conference, so that will not affect conference play.
Okay, fair enough.
But Girard and Poland there. Girard and Poland there just 2-0 so far, just doing a great job. South Range 1-0 and looking to try and get 2-0 here. Girard going 2-1. That could hurt their chances at first place. Easily South Range could get up to first. Or at least tied with Poland, and Girard could go down to third.
Definitely. It's very top-heavy right now. South Range.
Very close, though, right now.
Poland and Girard are both have no losses in their conference. Obviously, South Range 1-0. Poland and Girard 2-0. And Jefferson 1-1, Hubbard 1-1, Lakeview 1-1. So it's not like they're not out of it either.
Lakeview was 1-1 because of Girard upsetting them 49-0 last week.
Absolutely.
But honestly, though, if Girard does lose, they go to 2-1. The 2-0 teams are going to obviously be in first place there because they haven't lost yet.
Yes.
And so Poland Seminary will probably get first place. South Range will probably get to second place, I would have to assume, because scoring in the division, I mean, of course, this could really help them right here. Their case just getting above. If they keep this up, I think they might already be above. No, they already are above Poland Seminary when it comes to scoring. So, actually, they probably would get first place. Poland Seminary would be second, then Girard would be third.
And I believe their coach will probably be aware of that, so they're going to come out swinging too. They're not just going to play prevent and try to just keep Girard off the board. They're going to want to pat that score because they want to go back home and say, look, we went into first place Girard and beat the heck out of them, and beat the heck out of them in some very, very convincing manner. I think they would settle for this score right now, but I'd say they're probably going to want maybe put up 50 or 60 or who knows at this point. Anything's possible.
All right, so we're very much so able to get some stats here from the South Range coaches here, so thank you very much to them. And we've also got some team comparisons here. When it comes to the number of plays so far, South Range has only run 21 plays. Girard has run 39.
Wow.
They've been running a lot here so far. And here, I'll get that up on the big screen for you, Jordan, here, so that way you can also try and see this a little bit better here. But how about yards per play there? 11.2 in favor of South Range, and Girard with 7.5.
That's impressive. It's considered Girard has almost double the amount of plays.
Yeah, and they've just haven't been able to do much with it.
Yeah.
And you know what? The passing play here is what you've been trying to get them to talk about here.
Definitely.
151 to 194 here. Girard has been passing more, it looks like. Completions, Girard 13 for 19. And South Range is 4 for 7. They've only tried to pass 7 times. Like we said, they've been running the ball a lot more.
Yeah, and we'll take a look at rushing attempts, though. South Range only has 14, whereas Girard has 20, but Girard's yards per rush is 4.9, whereas South Range is 6.1. I mean, that's a whole 1.2 higher with significantly less number of plays. And they've gotten so much more with those plays. Girard's play, they've had a couple good runs that definitely increases that number, but the majority of their runs have been 1-2 yard, maybe if you're lucky, and a lot of losses too.
Well, we were talking about what Girard needs to do offensively. How about disciplinary? when it comes to penalties, they've had 5 penalties. They've lost 40 yards because of that. 40
those
yards.
penalties have
When you go
killed
over
them.
there and you look at South Range, no penalties, no yards lost because they've
Absolutely.
stayed, I don't want to say humble, they've just stayed disciplined.
Yeah, they're not making mistakes. They're keeping their cool. They're not jumping too quickly like Girard. They're very eager. They were so eager that they started playing before their quarterback even, and that penalty, that false start killed them. That holding call killed them, and they were on a roll. They had just gotten all the way down the field into South Range territory. That holding call made it 1st and 20, and they just couldn't come back from that.
We want to leave you on this time of possession, though. Girard, 15 minutes and 49 seconds, and South Range, 7 minutes and 59 seconds. So
21 News delivers the news as it happens using the latest.
that was an accidental misclick, pardon me there, but still, that's just incredible. So when we get back here, Girard's going to try and right the wrong and get the ship back in order here and get it back to rocking. We'll see what happens after this here on YSN.
21 News delivers the news as it happens using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service. We'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing.
Regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think.
Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists, located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
It means the world to me to know that what we're doing is impacting people. And whether it's simply, I got to watch my son or daughter when I was out of town, or we just love watching YSN. We love what you do for our son or daughter. So whenever someone says thank you or someone is appreciative of what we're doing, it tells me everyone at YSN is doing what we initially set out to do, which is shine a light on these athletes and help them kind of promote themselves. My name is Anthony Hartwig, and my sports network is your sports network.
Well, teams are just now taking the field. Welcome back inside of Arrowhead Stadium here in Girard. And man, oh man, like we said before, a lot of work needs to be done for these Indians. But before that, we'll go ahead and shed some light here and have a little bit more of a positive spin here as number 8, our very trusty starting quarterback here for Girard, Nick Bengala, got the honors of being crowned homecoming king.
Absolutely, this is homecoming night, and they had the ceremony here before. We kind of got a little bit of that on the broadcast when we started, but missed most of it. But yes, he was crowned, and as we were talking, he needs to become the king of this game and try to drag his team back to life.
Needs to rule with an iron fist in this one.
Absolutely.
And
King Henry VIII.
Iron hand here and just like use
Absolutely.
It. Easy, buddy. I know you're getting into it. Pounding the table.
Well, you said iron
getting
fist.
Excited. So. Oh, easy now. That was even harder. Oh, boy. Well, we can try and finish up here as we got some more second half stats here as we wait for both of these teams to get set. Of course, before we do that, we do know, and we'll remind you here that South Range does have the ball to start this half.
Indeed they do.
So I don't need to see a huge change and shift in defense here for Girard, but
yes.
Other than that here, when it comes to passing for South Range, number 17, Billy Skirpak, of course, their starting QB here, has 4 completions off of 7 attempts, has passed for 151 yards so far, and has gotten 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
That is impressive. Out of He's averaging about 50 yards a throw at that point. 4 completions for 150. Yeah, my math is right.
Very impressive. And then over for Girard here, and unfortunately got cut off there for the interception part, but that might be for the best because I think there was an interception at one point.
There was one. Nick Mangala threw that unfortunate one right to the defense, but oh well, you can't dwell on that. Nobody's perfect, as we said. He's made passing, up for it.
We said 4 completions for Skirpak. How about 13 for Bengala out of 19?
With 194.
194 yards. Of course, that's what's going to happen when you have 19 attempts opposed to 7 attempts, but still.
Not getting,
and of course, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, not getting the big throws like South Range is, but still
that's
moving that ball.
That's 1 passing touchdown, too. I want to clarify that.
He did, yes.
Anyways, as you were saying.
Well, I was just saying, they still moving the ball, just not as much in per attempt as South Range is.
How about we take a look at individual when it comes to rushing here. First up, we'll start with the very, very dominant Blake Ewert there, number 26. He's had 6 rushing attempts and has run for 48 yards in this game.
With 1 touchdown.
And he's got average of 8 yards per rush.
Very impressive.
That's incredible.
Well, if
that's almost a first down almost every single time. You can almost guarantee that.
Yeah.
Only 2 yards short. I mean, on average, obviously you're going to probably get a first down more often than not there because it's just an average. That's not an exact.
And we've seen that. He's just running up and down this field like he owns the place.
And then we've also seen Billy Skirpak run the ball as well with 6 attempts so far, and he's gotten 24 yards, average of 4. He doesn't have any rushing touchdowns, but how about Shane Lindstrom there with only 1 attempt, 9 yards, and a touchdown on that attempt.
About as perfect as you can get it there.
Oh, if you've only been passed the ball once. And then Tyler Remish with 1 attempt, 4 yards, 4 on average, no touchdowns for Girard there as we get ready here for them to kick it off here. Nick Bengala there with 10 attempts, 43 yards, 4.3 on average. He doesn't have any rushing touchdowns, but Michael Palmer does on 8 attempts, 43 yards as well to match Bengala on less, so obviously get him the ball more than Bengala, I think.
Absolutely.
5.4 on average.
And they both can run very well. They both can, but
Preston Mays here with 2 attempts and 11 yards, 5.5 on average. So not too shabby here, but I think that instead of having, like you've been saying already in this game, having Bengala running the ball, I think you should definitely be trying to get off to your running back there and Palmer. And now the kick stays low but goes far there, back towards the 10. And
nice bounce.
Range there will grab the ball and just go right up the middle there.
Even nicer return.
Left a huge gaping hole here.
He's still
and
going.
Got a whole lot there. Haven't brought him down, and he's just short of the 50 by about 3 yards, I'd want to say.
Well, that was not what you needed to do if you were Girard.
Well, the return hasn't come very well for them, but defense here, they've been able to make some stops.
Yeah, they're going to have to here because
worse than what it already is.
Yep.
You're going to have to, pardon me, I'm sorry. I cut
was
you off there.
They got to stop it here because if they do score a touchdown and complete an extra point, we get ourselves a running clock.
So it's crucial here that they make a stop.
Absolutely.
And you got to make it here because you don't want to let them get any closer because they've been able to kick the ball. You don't want to give them a field goal.
Yeah, you don't want to give them anything at this point.
No, you want to keep them off the board. The return didn't go your way, but you know what? This attempt right here can. So let's see if the defense can make a stop here. Off of Billy Skirpak here, and
nice rush.
Not there, a nice little rush there, and he's still
Looks like
up.
He got a first.
And he got a first down on it. Yes, you're correct. I looked down for 1 second, and they were already out of my sight.
Just like we were talking about before the halftime break.
That was Ewert again.
Just slippery. They can't stop him, and when they get their hands on him, he just drags them around like a rag doll.
So it looks like for South Range here, the Raiders were just told business as usual, just keep it going. Girard, well, they probably are trying to switch some things up, but it's not working right now.
Yeah, I mean, they can get their get their system in order, but they don't really have a lot of time to
Raiders here. It looks like Skirpak is going to bring it himself and get stopped. Maybe about a 2-yard gain.
Nice there. Nice stop.
So they made a stop there on that one to get him to second and about 8.
Just got to do that 3 more times.
Is that yard line saying that he's got 3 yards on that?
Looks like he does, yeah.
No, 2 here. No, second and 8 here as he moved the marker just a little bit further back. So about 2 yards, maybe just about 2.5, but they're going to go ahead and go on the other side there and say second and 7 here since it's about halfway through. That's fair enough.
Either way, the destination's the same, and that looks like an offside.
Looks like they pulled them off there. Girard jumping on that play, and that should go against the Indians here. No, yes.
They will move the ball 5 yards, so make that a 2nd and 2.
Much closer here. Yeah, if it's on 7, then it would be 2.
Again, with these penalties, South Range has nothing. These penalties are costing Girard. Might cost them the game if they don't. Looks like another flag was thrown.
Flags are out here, and they're saying false starts.
Well, I guess we're going right back to where we just were.
Well, there you go. Now South Range gets their first penalty called on them.
As
First
I
time
say
those yellow
that.
flags come out.
Yeah.
And it goes right back to where they were, so they're right back to 2nd and 7.
Could be worse, though. Could be worse.
Oh, there you go. That could be a big break here for Girard. I mean, it's still 2nd down, but now it's right back to where you needed it to be, where you were feeling good. Nerves probably came up, and now they're rising maybe a little bit back down to manageable levels inside of their heads. Either way, here comes the snap. Skripek has it, and a whistle blown here. People are saying maybe a delay of game.
Not yet.
And it's being
Another
pointed
flag
against. So
thrown.
yes, delay of game is called here against South Range.
Completely
So
clean
South
first
Range
half.
moving it back.
Already
on their own
we're
volition here.
We're about close to 2 minutes into this half, and they've got two penalties already.
10 minutes and 6 seconds to play on the clock. And man, oh man, well, don't get comfortable yet though, Jordan, because we've seen them cover a whole lot of ground here, a lot more than this.
Absolutely.
One big throw or even just getting it to Uwick could just completely change this around, get them a first down. So this team knows how to convert here, even when they're facing some adversity. It's only 2nd down, too, and they'll pass it off to 11, and nobody, and I mean nobody, was ready for him. First down, still going, and finally tripping out around the 20-yard line was Shane Lindstrom, another one of those names that we have been calling here in this game for South Range, and that's exactly what we saw coming here.
My friend, you predicted that perfectly.
No. Was there a flag that's going against South Range?
Oh, yeah, it's right there, 50-yard line.
Completely missed that one, but
Wow.
hey, I called it, but I did not call the flag, but there was still something, but that's going back even further here.
Girard getting
South
some
Range.
massive breaks
It's still
here.
2nd down, though, and again, we just saw them convert big time on a 2nd down and long, and now it's even longer. So again, you still can't be comfortable, even if you're in their own zone now.
Absolutely not.
It's
Indians
still very
have
much
to make
football.
a stop here. They have to make
Odds are
two
here,
good stops here.
I would have to assume here that they might try a throwing or more so a passing play here.
Yeah, I think at this point, probably. Our 2nd and 25 is what it's saying.
But not a good first drive
So
right
they
here.
can. Yep, looks
93,
like he's dropping
trying to
back for
rush
the
forward,
pass, and
is
he's wide
complete
open.
there.
And
20,
there's
and
a
he's
first down.
open and through a hole here as he brought down, yes, about 5 yards short of a touchdown. And looking now, are there any flags that we missed this time? No, sir. That's going to be a clean
scanning the field.
pass.
I see nothing.
Phenomenal job there.
Finally.
By South Range.
Looks like it's
Girard.
on the 5, 1st and goal.
Kid over there on the Girard sideline there as you saw him jumping in, not happy about that, throwing a little bit of a fit, and I can't blame him here. His team just got a blessing and they blew it.
They did. They blew it multiple times, actually.
No matter how much South Range gives them, they still cannot say thank you. Manners are important here. Now passing off to Uwitt. No, it's
Taking
going to
himself.
be
He
Skirt
is
himself.
in.
And
Touchdown.
yes, that's a touchdown here for the Raiders. 41-12. Man, oh man. And they have completely silenced the sideline and the crowd over here on this side. Not too many smiles to be seen because their team is down by
This
the
was not
largest
the
they've
result
ever been here.
they were expecting.
They were expecting this to be at least a very close game, but they've just been completely taken out of this. The South Range side, on the other hand, well, they're very happy that they decided to make the drive out here from Canfield to Girard and see their
Kick
team
is up.
dominate
Kick
here.
is
Kick is good.
good.
Didn't go for 2 points this time. 42-12. It's a 30-point difference here with 8 minutes 37 left here to play on YSN.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
We just got confirmation here, running clock here now. We've definitely gotten to that point. No doubt about it now.
Which is even crucial.
Point difference.
Girard's going to have to score, and they're going to have to score quick.
If they don't want that clock to just run down here as soon as we get that kickoff, I believe that clock isn't going to stop unless, well, there's an injury or the ball gets taken out of play. Is that correct?
Yeah, timeouts as well, and also Girard can score, and that'll cut that off. Yeah.
So score, a timeout, or an injury, that's pretty much what's going to stop the clock now. So hopefully no injury here, but timeouts could be taken. But Girard hoping more so for a big score, and who knows, maybe they could even turn things around from what they did in the first half and have a really nice return. And, I mean, we've already seen South Range do it, so why not Girard?
Yeah.
It's got to be the way that they think here. So here comes that kick from the Raiders, and up and going well all the way back to the final receiver back there around the 5-yard line. He's just going to try and evade here and gets taken down short of the 20. Flags come out, though. There's a flag out there.
Indeed there is.
See who they decide. Looks like they're pointing towards Girard holding.
Not good. Not
so
good.
Girard gets a penalty here. And that's the last thing you want to see.
Now they have to go.
That really hurts. That really stings here.
They're going to have to march down over 90 yards down the field with a running clock.
7 minutes, 50 seconds. Still going down. Going down 2 or some fans. I think some of them have seen enough. Not the outcome they were hoping for. 2 5-0 teams, but one has played some more challenging opponents, and that's really the difference here. One's seen more, one hasn't. Bengala running it about halfway up. Should be about 2nd down and 5.
Ultimately, the experience against good teams matters more than just beating up Liberty for 4 quarters.
Or Ellett.
Yeah.
Or pretty much anybody else other than maybe Streetsboro and Jefferson.
No. That goes both ways, though, because Girard can take this loss with stride and learn a lot from it.
They could turn things around from this.
Have definitely had some of their weaknesses and flaws exposed, which are not unfixable. You just have to make the right tweaks, get everything
we're still
going.
In the third, but 6 minutes and 51 seconds with the running clock. That's what we're talking about. It's like this, but they could change that. They could make us feel a little more optimistic, but Bengala gets sacked.
Well, that doesn't help.
Just over the 10-yard line, and South Range.
Well, he is
very excited here, and now he's
holding his shoulder in
little
pain.
Hurt here. That's
good.
The worst thing that you could ask for is he's not moving that left arm. Maybe got dislocated. Oh no. That's a huge loss as he is now down, doubled over in pain. Again, this Nick Bengala, who is down right now.
We said just this like earlier in the game.
This is worst outcome.
Not eventually, but it's possible that him running like this, he'll get hurt, and if he gets hurt, there goes your offense.
There he goes.
Practically.
Well, everybody now, all on the field, huddled around him, hoping for positive results. We'll hope for it too, as we will step aside here on YSN.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University, and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you got to work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana, and I am why I'm proud.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Well, we're back, and Bengala, I do believe, was escorted off the field. He did get taken off on his own power, but still hurt there, and so that should bring him their backup quarterback now, number 9, and Steven Sims. This will be his first, I believe, appearance out here of the season, at least from what we've seen so far. So we'll see how the backup quarterback does, but that's a huge blow that Bengala is out for more than this game. Yeah, it does believe that we do see number 9 out there. So he'll pass that one. No. Running it himself. Oh, maybe it wasn't Sims. I thought I saw number 9 come out, and I thought I see number 9 still. No, I think that is still Sims.
Yeah.
And yes, number 9 coming out, and they are going to punt the ball away here. So backup QB unable to do anything there, and it stays 4 and 10 here on the third down. No, 4 and about 9, but either way, 1 yard, 2 yards, doesn't make a difference this far out. You're going to be kicking that ball away, Jordan.
Yeah. They just try and get that ball as far away from them as possible.
Not a good return. They got a penalty on it. They lose their quarterback, and now still in their own zone here. South Range still running that ball. Lindstrom still going. Finally, no, not getting taken down, avoiding tackle after tackle. And he gets taken down about that 15-yard line, close to. And man, oh man, are they in the red hot danger zone right now.
They're looking to put this game away.
Well, I
taken
think
out of
one
reach
more
from
score,
Girard.
no matter what, I think it's too hard for them to do so.
Yeah, that's just
I think that you've pretty much have got to admit at this point.
A mountain way too high to climb.
Unless you've got miracles after miracles and they can take advantage of said miracles. That's pretty much what I'm saying here is foul after foul is committed here by South Range, which doesn't seem likely. They've been very, very clean up until this point. They had a couple earlier, but still scored and converted on it no matter what. So
absolutely.
It's been a tough game here for Girard, though. Timeout is called. It's called by Girard. So they'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here. 42-12 with South Range in scoring position or close to here on YSN.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Hi, I want to tell you about my Trish Yearwood home collection available at Sheely's Furniture. With 2 locations serving Ohio and Pennsylvania, Sheely's is one of the country's top sellers of my home collection. And the best part? At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. They offer everyday low pricing as well as a price match guarantee, so you can shop the Trish Yearwood home collection with confidence. Come see my collection with something to offer for every room in your home and get it all with free local delivery, only at Sheely's Furniture.
And we're back. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left here. Pardon me here. South Range with the ball. They just forgot to switch it over here. Almost saw them to fool me on that one. 44 on the carry, just short of the first down. This South Range. I believe that's the first time we've seen him running that ball. That was Tyler Remish. Haven't seen the senior yet here running that ball for South Range. So trying to get somebody else some work perhaps.
Yeah.
Give their a chance to have a break.
Give their big guys a rest. They've been working really hard this game.
Under 4.5 to play in this third quarter. South Range just dominating this game and looking to dominate even further as they are red hot in that red zone. Close to scoring again. 42-12. Play clock going down, but they snap it before, and again, number 44, touchdown. 48-12 here for South Range, as they have pretty much all but ended this game right here in the third quarter.
Yep, this did not go Girard's way, that's for sure.
No, not at all. South Range student section very loud, but on the other hand, I haven't even heard them yet for Girard.
Nothing is
Team hasn't given them anything
impossible,
too, though.
Some things are just very, very not likely. Gonna make it 49-12 if the kick is good.
Kick. No
It's
block
good.
this time. It is definitely good. So 49-12 here. South Range dominating this game in this Northeast Conference 8 matchup here between them and the Indians. We'll be back after this.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Coca's 24-slice pizza, 75 boneless wings, or our famous pepperoni rolls. Big game favorites. Order now and beat the rush. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Four minutes, 6 seconds to play in the third. Girard about to get the ball back here. Another scoring play here by South Range as they have just completely taken a stranglehold on this game and are refusing to let go. Doubling down and choking even harder. Here comes the kickoff. Pardon me here, but just the kick either way. Punts it off, and kick is picked up around the 10. Number 16 getting a run here and still getting taken down. They still can't get to that 30.
That was one of their better returns, but like you said, just can't get past the 30 for
One
some
Bengala
reason.
comes out, another one comes in. That was Anthony Bengala out there running that ball.
Looks like we still got number 9, Steven Sims, in as quarterback.
Yes, Sims is out there as we can see. So no Bengala to finish this game, and you got to imagine that's because, well, really did get hurt out there, and don't even see him on the sideline. He probably got taken back towards the locker room to get checked out. So
we wish him speedy recovery.
Hopefully for his sake and his team's sake. They're 5-0, about to go to 5-1. Still a very good record nonetheless, but they could go down here if they're without Bengala here. Now Sims, nowhere to go, gets taken down, and they'll lose some yards on that one. Hurting even more here as Sims trying to pull what Bengala normally does. No luck. Maybe they'll try his arm next. Might as well try all aspects of the game at this point. Just get him some more practice and get him ready more so for next week.
Next week as well as next year. If he sticks around, he'll be taking over.
That's right, Bengala senior here. That's another big reason why you want him to be all right here, as there's a small gain here, getting him maybe just a little over that original line of scrimmage right back too. But next week, a much more manageable game here for Girard as they are on the road versus Poland Seminary. Of course, Poland Seminary, last time we checked, were up on top of their opponent around halftime, and after that, they are home versus Hubbard. And then, well, it's pretty much just away home here as they're on the road on October 14th versus Struthers. And then they finish off the season right here versus McKinley. Sims looking for a pass. It goes underneath and far away there from the intended pass. Number 16, Anthony Bengala. We're seeing a lot more out there now as well. Well, you lose Mays, you lose Bengala.
Well, 4th and 10. What are they doing here?
A lot younger. looks like the kicking unit's coming out as Sims does come off the field. So quick 3 and out here with a minute and, well, 20 seconds to play in this third. South Range here. Well, you'd hope that when we get into at least the fourth, they'd put in their reserves and just make this a little bit more of a respectable game going forward.
Much
fair
better
catch
kick.
is called here. No, not fair catch. Pardon me here, wrong. And they're just going to go ahead and let that one go. 30, and it keeps trickling. About 3 extra yards, so about 27-yard line there. And now, just being pointed out, no, they do see Bengala out there, and he's got a sling on out there on the sideline, so his shoulder definitely an issue, and now that's an even worse sign that QB1 is out there in that sling.
Yeah, most likely we would not be seeing him for the rest of the night. We can only hope that he will be good to go for next week against Poland.
It's just a little sore or something. But man, that's a huge
Poland
blow.
also, well, actually, looking at their schedule, every game from here on out is conference. So all these games are extremely important.
All of them, absolutely. You want to stay on top of your conference, or at least try and get back on top after this game. A lot of learning here, and looks like, yes, they will have some other people out there. Of course, still Uwit out there, but looks like now number 29 is in to work as quarterback. So Tristan Toy, new quarterback out there for the Raiders. Toy, a sophomore this year.
20 seconds winding down. We will probably end up going to the fourth quarter.
Everybody already heading over to their sidelines. So yes, that looks like that will end things here in the third. So when we come back, South Range with the ball here, and we'll see if their reserves here are going to be able to do anything against Girard's after this year on YSN.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience from sales to financing and even service.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
no worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back here. Fourth quarter action just about set here. South Range with the ball here, and it looks like we are going to be seeing some new guys out there, including number 29, Tristan Toy, out there in the quarterback position. We're talking about the schedule moving forward for the home team. How about for the dominant team here, 49-12 here for South Range? Of course, today they're playing Girard, we knew that, but next week they're home versus McKinley, and that should be a big game for them. And then in 2 weeks on the 7th, they're on the road versus Jefferson area. Should be a fun one right there. Another good one. Jefferson's been able to hold their own, but still not doing what they were hoping for this season, obviously. And then Lakeview, well, if it's anything like how Girard did, that's probably going to be an even larger score than what we have right here in this game. And then they will finish the season on the road versus Hubbard. So, again, they will finish their season against conference foes as well.
Absolutely.
So just a huge, huge, huge stretch of the season here for both teams, and one team's making the absolute most, showing their actual domination. The other team, is getting banged up.
Absolutely. Losing some very important pieces.
Literal and just the terms of the score. Car is already starting to leave out the driveway or part of the parking lot. Passed off there to 15, running well. First down, and then some here.
This team has no mercy. They just won't stop.
Landon Moore. Well, I don't know if it's the fact that no mercy. I think it's the fact that even their reserves are just that good.
Absolutely. It's just very.
They've just got a very dominant program here in South Range, which is
you have to,
very good for them.
Just have to admire it.
No, I mean, good
especially
coaching
considering
out there, obviously. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're not that big of a school district, but they've managed to put together a really good football team.
Oh, a small school out in what seems like almost the middle of nowhere in Canfield.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's still out there, 26. Forget about it. That's going to be a first down. First down, first down, first down. That seems to be all we've been able to say other than touchdown.
First down or touchdown?
For this South Range team, the Raiders just coming in and
I did say that maybe they were trying to maybe put up 50 on the board, and, well, they're 1 point away, and they're not stopping.
No, it's seeming like it's going to happen here, that
Might
they'll
even
get
be
well
trying
over
to push
50.
for 60, put 60 on the board.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. They're still running time, Jordan.
Absolutely.
And that could end up killing that hope. But 50's still well within that range. No matter what they do, they'll get over 50. As long as they put it into the end zone some way or over the uprights. Girard's defense still allowing a gain, but not a first down. That's improvement.
That was like a gain of about 2, maybe?
2, maybe 3. Either way, they are in Girard's zone, and number 23 looked like he was about to go down there. I think that he's all right, though. That's where Girard almost thought we were going to see Alan Hess-Cordona there come out of the game as well. He's coming out, but not because of hurt, because they just need to put somebody else out there for the situation that they're drawing up. So second down, 8 to go here, ball on the 42-yard line. And the snap almost dropped there. Pass stop, 34. They'll get close, and will he dive for the first down? I think they got it.
Looks like he did get just past that line.
So Aiden Dominguez, number 34, on the carry.
Are moving the marker.
And that will move it. So 34, great job. Moving that chain and just continuing on. As we start to see even more and more traffic over on the street rather than cars parked in the parking lot. Just to the left out there, off your screen. Number 56 looked like he was down, or 55 there for Girard, so a timeout is called here. We'll keep an eye there on Devin Hubert. Oh, they'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 49-12. South Range looking to score again here on YSN.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Just about set here to pick up where we left off. 9 minutes, 3 seconds. South Range has the ball. Matt Maher, Jordan Barber still on the call for you here.
Yeah, we are still
Very
here, but
lopsided affair.
Looks like a lot of the stands starting to clear out.
Well, at least on this side. The other side, not a single soul has left their seat. They know what the moment's about. They know that their team's up, and they want to stick around to celebrate after the fact.
It's like the
good showing
first
here,
rather
too.
chilly night, so
why not enjoy the cold
yeah.
temperatures? It's only going to get worse from here.
Yeah, it's cool, but not freezing. You can get freezing really
Well,
quickly.
according to the temperature, and this is very wrong, but according to the temperature on our laptop here, it's 84 degrees and clear. I'll take half of that.
Yeah.
It is clear out here, but 84 degrees if we're wearing hoodies.
Flip that around to 48 degrees, and that would probably make more sense.
I don't think it's that cold yet, but still, yes, a lot closer here as South Range moves the ball maybe about a yard. Oh, but it's getting colder. It's feeling like autumn. First day yesterday, and it got cold on the first day. It's not something you get to say that often in Ohio.
Yeah.
We're actually starting to get correct weather for the season.
Yeah, and some leaves are starting to change colors.
Oh, yeah, you can see some of the orange ones, especially highlighted under the lights in the parking lot, too, for some of the trees that are just kind of coming over from somebody's backyard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, it's getting there. So, yeah, it's starting to look like actual football season, and pretty soon we'll be in hockey season, too.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that.
We're just getting there, too. Passed off there, 34, and rushing a little bit there. Did he drop the ball? Yes. Who got on top of that one? I think South Range was able to maintain possession as Aiden Dominguez there on the carry, drops the ball, smothers it up, and they'll keep possession.
Yep. Not much of a gain either. I'm going to say maybe 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6
here. They did even better than you were going to give them credit for.
Yeah. It's always hard to tell with a fumble.
No, because when you drop that ball and wherever it ends up, yeah, it can be tough. Again, we're not down there. We don't have as good of eyesight as those officials do, so.
Yeah, we'll trust them to make the best calls.
Well, that's what they're there for. Snap comes back. A nice little clap there. Number 82 rushing that ball up. Oof. Another nice, modest little gain there. This time from Dylan Smesko.
Well, bringing up 4th down. What do you think? Just go for it? Because it's not like you
I say give them the ball back and just give them a chance to see what they can do. But 4th and how long? I mean, what, 3?
4th and 2.
4 and 2?
Yeah.
4 and 2.
I think at this point, you just have nothing to lose. Just go for it.
Well, it looks like they are going to be taking your advice. It looks like nobody else is coming out. So, yeah, go for it. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, if Girard gets it back, then they really don't have a lot of time to do anything.
And also, they're already in their own zone, too, so it's...
Yeah, can't really punt it. It'd just go into the end zone.
Comes back here. Flags come out. Both sides. It's against Girard, it looks like. They're pointing. Ball starts.
Well, I guess they get a free 1st down.
And it's going to be against
South
Range here, so it's a false start
that.
there. I just saw one arrow go a referee point one way, but the other one decided, no, it's this one.
Yeah.
And that's who they're deferring to, so Girard actually getting some help. Maybe. No,
well,
it looks like they're coming in to
change.
discuss. Well, I didn't really see much of any of that. Of course, the play just happened fast.
Yeah.
So now they're both. So, yes, there was some discrepancy in this. It looks like they have agreed. False start, South Range. We'll replay 4th down.
Well, now you're at 4th and 6.
Well,
looks like they are still going to go for it. At this point, yeah, might as well.
Oh, I misread for a second. 4 and 7 here as they lost 5 yards on the game, not 4. So.
Yeah.
4 and 7, still going for it, still capable.
To be fair, I got a
Again,
17
you're close.
on my math
Why not?
ACT.
And why not indeed? 35 running over, gets a 1st down, holds on to the ball. Great job there. They'll keep dominating here. Gavin Nagy on the carry. More and more cars leaving that parking lot.
Yeah, South Range section started to clear out a little bit. They got a long drive, so they're like, maybe we'll just head out.
About 30 minutes.
With traffic or without traffic, but you know
Doesn't take that long. Caught a couple soccer games out there, not too difficult. Here's the snap back. Nowhere to go there, met by the defense, still trying to push it, but nowhere to go still. So a pile of black jerseys swarms the runner, and nice stop there. About a gain of maybe 2, but still better than what they've been allowing them to gain. South Range still pushing here with 4 minutes and 10 seconds, of course counting in this game. Here's the snap, pass back, 34 has it around, and, well, he'll get a 1st down.
Yes. Probably 1st and goal, I would.
This time, Aiden Dominguez on the carry. They said number 14 pushed him out there.
Student section and the band on the South Range side, very excited right now.
Able to make the stop, but again, nothing said there, just too late. Now the snap. They have entered that zone here. 1st and goal on the 10. Exactly to go.
Outside and
but they were able to stuff him. Yes, a nice stop. Well there by defense. Girard. And now 3 minutes and 7 seconds, second down. Some more players coming in and out here. Still keeping QB out there. So Tristan Toy should still be out there. No, looks like they're going to try and, hard to tell actually. No, that's not punting, so no, they're going for it. No, never mind.
It's only second down. The scoreboard says
That's what
4
I was
for
thinking
some
that was
reason.
going to be wrong, and that's probably what fooled me. Now number 35 here getting taken down. Not much
Seeing
to
some
it.
much improved run defense, but a little too
They've
late, I believe.
Updated it to 1st and 10 now after we get to 2nd down. 2nd and 12 here. They've lost. Oh, now it says third down.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yep, nope, third down. That makes sense.
It's like the scoreboard operator was
It's all right.
a little bit confused there as to what's going on.
The officials know where it is, and players do. That's all that really matters.
I do believe that would be 3rd and goal, actually.
It is 3rd and goal, yes. But they've got 12 back still, though. That's pretty much
Hasn't mattered much for them in this game, but we obviously got the starters out.
Back to 31 here, gets eaten up. So Jimmy Powell, gets pounced on.
I think we see
might
a
get
kick.
right back, so 4th down, and why not at least just get it up to 50?
Yeah.
They don't need to, though. They do not need to. Not by the slightest.
No, they could just
keep going for it. It won't hurt you, but it looks like we might be seeing somebody come out here. Number 24 looks like he's entering the field. Aiden Leon, pardon me here. No, does not come out. That was 24.
Nope, their kicker is Logan Butcher, number 27, and I guess 48 as well. He has 2 numbers. Interesting.
Oh, they're still gonna keep going for it at 4th down. Let's see here. Running play, 22 has a hole.
He is in.
Touchdown!
Putting the dagger in the heart. and twisting it.
55 to 12, and this crowd and this press box too in here seems to have had enough. 1 minute, 3 seconds here. 55 to 12. They've done it. They surpassed 50. Man, just aren't expecting this.
Beatdown of astronomical proportions.
Girard's in shock. I think South Range might be in a little bit of shock
Yeah.
too. That it just
They
came
might have-
this easily for them.
They're probably thinking, wow, did we really just do that?
Kick is up. Yes, sir. You got it. 56 to 12. We'll keep it here. Well, Jordan, we talked about what Girard needed to do, and they did not.
They had
Just plain and simple.
They had a decent start, but just couldn't keep it going.
I think what really was the turning point there wasn't any returns. It was the fact that South Range had a whole bunch of just 2 fouls in a row there that pushed them further back and back.
And they just...
But they still didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, they turned that into a touchdown. Girard, they could have made a crucial stop. They could have stayed in the game, got the ball back, and marched down the field. And then, of course, losing their star quarterback, Nick Bengala, does not help at all.
Nick Bengala on the sideline talking to Sims right now. You can see him in his sling right there, just trying to give him some advice and just saying, it's all right. This isn't on you. It's not your fault. You inherited my mess.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
I
doing
wouldn't...
a good moment there, maybe kind of teaching.
I wouldn't place blame on any sole person. Just the team as a whole just couldn't get it done.
100% was a team effort here. Bengala was trying.
Yeah,
he was doing a whole lot, but he couldn't find people to pass to, or there was just really good coverage there by South Range. And you got to give them credit here, too, that they just did a good job at stopping them as well.
They probably knew coming in the best way to stop this offense is to shut Nick Bengala down, and that's exactly what they did.
No, they knew the assignment. They studied them, and they knew exactly what they had to do coming into this game. And
yeah, I would say they were definitely more prepared for this game.
They have made this game a little more somber.
Yes.
Girard probably thought, you know what we need to do. It's win. We've been doing a great job at that, so we will come in and do exactly that. And you can't do that. You got to prepare a little bit more. And I'm sure that they were. I'm sure practices were tough, but still.
Well, this might
make a difference.
This loss might end up being a positive thing for them because
wakes
they can
them up.
Yes, wakes them up. Like, hey, we're not invincible. We can lose. This was a game we could have won, but we made mistakes.
Oh, even at the second half, even though it was down by like what 4 possessions. I mean, they still could have turned that around.
That doesn't matter anything. I mean, they could have.
Because you could have a big one. Because as soon as they go up by that much, you could go up by that much too. I mean, or at least get that much. In the second half, if they could do it, why not you? Kick is back, having some trouble still. They just can't have a good return, can they? It's taken down. No, avoiding a whole lot, going past the 20 and gets taken down about the 25-yard line.
Well,
that was Bengala there. Anthony Bengala on the carry there. 35 going down to around 30, so we got half a minute. Defense coming out, offense. They're going to try one last, maybe if they can be quick here, 2 more plays. They're going to have to hurry, though. It's going to be hard. I think they can get at least 1.
Yeah. The play clock is just standing at 25, and the clock is winding down.
16-15, they're taking their time, and I think
that's the game.
I think they're just going to go ahead and accept defeat, not even going to try and push it. Players going back to the sideline, and that will, in fact, do it. So, what everybody thought was going to be one heck of a performance just turns into an absolute
I was coming in expecting a close game, more akin to like the Streetsboro game, at least for the first half. But no,
they just could not turn it around, and they had their rude awakening tonight.
Yeah.
As they lose this one, 56-12. Oh man,
not
what
the
a
score
game for one team.
We're expecting, but
no, the home crowd going home very disappointed. The visitors are going to have a very happy car ride on the way back.
Absolutely.
Jordan,
go get some ice cream or something. Well, maybe too cold for that, but
maybe go get some hot chocolate.
Yeah, there you go.
Any last regards, Jordan, before we head off?
Like I said, Girard just needs to take this loss and learn from it and come back swinging next week. And it sucks they're out of first place, but they're not out yet. There's 4 conference games left. Anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen indeed. And with that, from YSN, I'm Matt Marr.
And I am Jordan Barber.
We're signing off.
Have a good night, everyone.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.